気をつけ。はい。お願いします。Hajimemashite.
Let us begin. Uh-oh. Valentine's Day is coming.
It's approaching.
It is. And it always gives me like this problem. I'm like, do I buy flowers? Do I buy chocolate? Or do I buy perfume? So it is perfume this year. And I have 10. A list of 10 things. If you're a lady and you don't have these, you need to get your nose on them. If you're a fella, you need to buy these for your lady. So this is going to be a list of 10, but not a top 10. We're going from flirty to dirty. So first up.
Let's do this thing, guys.
All right, first up, we have Jour de Hermes. This is a classic. I think it came out in the 90s. This is Jean-Claude Elena. I have the testing parchments here. Ooh, it's got a nice cap. But the cool thing about that is it's a refillable bottle. Feels good in the hand.
Nice.
Let's smell this girl.
Oh, that's really lovely. That's nice.
It's respectable, right?
So this one's flirty.
Flirty. This is springtime. I get florals, a little musk in there, but definitely a nice bouquet of flowers. There's a little giving colors of yellow, maybe a hint of peach in there, or some kind of sweet stone fruit.
Yeah, there's a sweet fruity. There's like, yeah, there's floral, but this like kind of kick of fruit in there.
But it's not screaming fruit. It's not Jolly Rancher at all. It's subtle, it's classy.
It reminds me of like, when you think of classy woman perfume, that's like the classy woman perfume.
Classy woman perfume. Well, we'll stay in that vein.
That's good.
So we're going up next. This is an old lady right there, but I think that everybody should try it out. So this is Jicky. Yeah, these are the Guerlain Beehive bottles.
Oh, nice.
They did a nice job. They discontinued these, I'm pretty sure. But
Jicky.
yeah, this is Jicky.
Jicky.
So the idea of this perfume, I've heard, is that this is a perfume without a heart, because the perfumer, one of the Guerlain gents, fell in love with this lady named Jicky, and she took his heart. So what you get up top is this
powdery,
really powdery lavender, right? And then in a couple minutes, you'll get this funky kind of halitosis smell.
I don't know if I'm smelling like it almost kind of has barbershop-y. The lavender kicks it into like a feminine barbershop. It's really good.
A little sweet on the bottom, but up top, it's definitely got that fougere feel.
You know how when you're talking to somebody and you're like, hey, I'm into perfume, they can look at you cross-eyed because you're like, you describe it as, no, it's cologne, but you're like, no, it's perfume, man. This is kind of the classic perfumes I think that they're trying to, you smell like perfume, but they're missing like everything else we've ever talked about. They're probably thinking of stuff like this.
Absolutely.
Right?
So we're going down the line, and I have my girls back here. Next up, Princess Royal Oud by Creed. So this is the little bottle.
Look at that.
Isn't that adorable? This is back in the plastic cap days. You know, you pay top quality, top dollar for that. All right, let's see the sprayer. Ooh.
Misty.
Mega dose. All right.
What's this, Princess?
Royal Oud. So there's a Royal Oud for men, and this is the ladies version, the Princess Royal Oud.
Cool bottle.
Yeah, it's
cool
beautiful.
Bottle.
There's something stately about the 30 ml bottles and then the 125 ml bottles. The other one,
I don't know what's going on here. They're all pretty similar, but this is they're actually different. They're similar in that they're totally feminine, but I don't know, can they go either way?
This, I would wear this because it's cedary. So it takes the cedar of the original Royal Oud, which they say it's an oud perfume. There might be a touch in there, but I definitely get a bold cedar. And it softens it ever so much with maybe a little spray of, you know what, green florals. Smell the stems. It smells like the stems of roses a little bit.
It does.
Right?
Yeah. Like you can feel the green snap. It's lovely.
And what's good about all three so far, and all the perfumes we're going to be talking about, is they're non-linear. Maybe one is. Maybe one. I'll caution you. Maybe one is, but
yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah, high quality.
Since it's Creed, is that like a lot of people's go-to for a women's fragrance?
You know what? I don't know about the ladies in Creed. I know my wife will wear like Queen of Silk, and I'll get samples and things like that, but I don't know if that's popular. Like I don't know which ladies it's popular with.
Right.
All right, this one.
Look
I'll
at that
spray.
bottle.
You smell. I know it's like off-centered. This Prada Amber for women.
Wow.
This stuff. Let me tell you. What do you think about that?
Another barbershop lavender, but maybe with the sweet amber.
It's got the amber. Do you feel?
It's almost like a Tom Ford, like I don't know what because I'm being put on the spot.
Yeah. We're just smelling these blind. It's like you walk up to a lady, and
this is so good. I don't know. It's sweet. It's powdery.
So I think this might be close to discontinued in the U.S. or discontinued, but you get that really earthy. It's not too earthy, but it's a green patchouli in there. The men's version of this is a beautiful fougere as well.
Is it a fougere?
They call it an amber fougere because on the bottom there's a little bit of that.
Okay, that's what I was getting. It's
You
like
could
a
actually
sweet fougere.
You could actually read the notes on top.
Oh, no way.
If you speak the French, so it says Résine de l'Abdenome de France, Fruit de Patchouli from Indonesia, and then something about Benjuan de Siam and Santal de India. So
That's good.
that's really good. And if you're a little bit older, this smells like the 2000s. Really.
I hate to say that everyone's good because then it's not really. It's just like good. I almost like this one the best. Well, let me go. Yeah, it's kind of peachy.
Well, there's more.
There's more?
There's more. So these are more classic smell. Now we're gonna make a hard turn to everybody's favorite. Look who's coming to the party. Portrait of a Lady. So this obviously is unisex, but I need more smelling parchments here. So we'll get look at that beautiful Frederic Malsper. I'll let you smell it first. I mean, what hasn't been said about Portrait of a Lady? It's the most beautiful. I know, right? Like everybody else, go home. You're done.
It just has so many more layers to it. It has the quality. It's like punch in the face with beauty.
Like getting punched in the face with beauty.
Is there I mean, it's rosy. They all have this, why is it peach? It kind of has this rose and peach kind of play off each other in a lot of these. I don't know if there's peach in there, but there's a lot of, I feel like peach and rose, like, I feel like every perfumer starts to use that peach to emulate or enhance the rose, you know?
There's something that pushes it, right?
Yeah.
There's a tiny little bit of sweetness.
It's so good.
It's so
I
good.
don't know.
All right, you want big florals?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go there next. This stuff, this I think is our linear fragrance for the day. Hibiscus Mahajad by Maison
Nice.
Crivelli. Look at how beautiful that bottle is. So performance on all of these is good. Performance on this one is nuclear. It is like the morning after the morning after. Get your nose on that.
I've never smelled this one.
So we're taking a hard fruity turn. Yeah. The first time I smelled this, I was at Perfumology in Philadelphia right after it came out. And it was sprayed on the other side of the store. And it's not the world's biggest store, but I was a good 20 feet away. And I remember saying, "What is that smell?" And that's what it was.
That's good. That's strong, like you said.
That's
That's
very
like,
strong.
that's like a fruity. I'm assuming that's just hibiscus, right? That's
So
like
it's hibiscus. I think there's a rooibos tea note in there. I'm definitely getting lots of tropical florals, maybe even slightly a little bit of mango or something mango-ish, papaya-ish, tropical.
mango.
Yeah, but it's smooth. It's butter smooth.
Have you worn this one?
I have not, but
Would you? Maybe. Yeah.
I would if I were.
To a beach day, maybe.
You know what? It might be a nice beach like after party. Like you had a cocktail party after the beach. Yeah, because there's something a little grounding on the bottom that makes it not totally girly. It gives
it's
it a
kinda
little
like
sophistication.
Like a. It's like a tough karate guy drinking a fruity cocktail.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
you got this big dude drinking a girly drink, kind of, but it's good, man.
It's yeah. There's something almost. I get a little pepperiness on the bottom.
Yeah,
So-
that's cool. That's cool.
So
So this
since-
one like punched. That's
So
good.
since we're in the land of screaming things that are slightly synthetic, we've got to go Initio Rehab.
Oh, nice.
I'm glad nobody else is in the dojo because this stuff would choke them out. This is like a rear naked choke of a perfume. Not the best sprayer. And it develops quickly and it's very satisfying when it develops.
Since the bottle's white, I'm feeling this white powder.
A lot of people bag on Initio and we all have our tastes, but I think this one, for being a resinous tobacco fragrance, is absolutely gorgeous. It's like fresh. There's something, picture minty tobacco. Maybe some of those of you who are old school and your daddy was a trucker, you would remember Skull Bandit and the mint chewing tobacco. This smells like mint chewing tobacco in the most alluring kind of way.
Like a soft.
Yeah.
The mint's not overwhelming. It's just like it's like a shiny, sparkly, creamy leather.
Yeah. And this develops on skin in a really beautiful way.
Are you getting powder from this at all? Like a powder? I keep saying powder, but
So there's definitely musks in here.
I enjoy that. Have you worn this one?
I have, but mostly
Is this
it's for
is it?
I think they're all branded unisex. I would say this could go either way, but it develops beautifully.
I could see it nicely on a
All
lady.
right. So, coming up now, this one is definitely a lady's fragrance. This is Tom Ford's Black Orchid. Have you smelled this one?
I have that one. Yeah, that's so good.
You wear this?
I don't.
Okay. Because
I've worn it at night a few times, you know, but I kind of gave it to my father, so I don't have it right now.
You know what? That's kind of, he's a tough guy. He could pull this off.
Mm-hmm.
There's something about this that smells carnal. So there's that truffle note. Obviously, there's a purpley floral. There's a truffle note, but also listed the original ingredients list said that there's a carnal note in there. And for those of you who know, you know. And it does very much remind one of that. So will the Jicky, as a matter of fact. I would say these two have the most body smell to them. And we're smelling.
This one does, yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And I took too big of a hit, but these develop beautifully on skin. So maybe the paper's not giving it a full,
It doesn't.
go.
It doesn't. Yep.
But you get a few. This is one of our latest ladies to enter. This is Francesca Bianchi's
Voluptuous.
Voluptuous
Voluptuous
Oud.
Oud.
This stuff is just mega. I love it. So this is oud iris leather.
Maybe we'll go on that side because of the. I
You
think
wanna
we're
go
running
over
out.
here?
Are we running out of space?
We can go right there.
Perfect. Dude, on the paper. Even
On my
the-
hand, it's really oudy on my hand.
Mm.
Wow, it's straight up like funk on
Have
my
you worn
hand.
this one yet?
I've worn it, but not as much as
Yeah.
my wife has. I like it. I like it because it's a little irisy, but it smells better in the air. I like smelling on other people. And
Yep,
that
yep,
brings
yep,
us
yep.
to this. This is something very special. This is Gaea by Centauri Parfums, or Perfumes. So this is Peter from Fragrance View did this. Look at this presentation, man.
It's like a copper.
Look at, I know, the cap.
Is that like a marble cut, copper plated?
It's just absolutely beautiful. I don't know if this is discontinued, but it looks sold out in many places. Smell that. I mean, feel that. I mean, it's like a 12-pound
Yeah,
dumbbell.
no, this is like a. Yeah.
Now, this stuff is, we would be here until Valentine's Day if I read you all the notes that he has in here.
I
This
can
is-
smell it from here.
Oh, yeah.
What?
This is a fragrance that you need to. I'll put it here.
I don't know what's going on.
So there's spices in there. It's vegetal.
There is like
But
a
it's-
garden, but
It's like a spice garden. So it's called Gaea, right? Which I associate with the earth.
there's like a
Earth
dirt
Mama.
smell. Well, beautifully picked up by like a fresh celery, spicy.
It's I mean, this is by far the most complex fragrance
This is
here.
super complex. Is it women's targeted, feminine?
I don't think that he targeted this toward women. I think these are just his creations. But I bought this for my wife when I was getting into perfumes for the birth of one of our children. This was a having a baby gift.
Celebratory
Yeah.
gift type of thing.
This was 100%. You're the Earth Mother, having the children. You should have the Earth Mother perfume. But just,
Cool story too.
yeah, just smell the patchouli in the bottom is minty and dirty at the same time. But honestly, it has just about every note that one can imagine in there.
Oops, sorry.
And Peter's really, this was early in his perfuming career. I think this and Dindara were the first two. And Dindara is amazing. We'll have to smell that because that smells like being in a sarcophagus in Egypt.
There's something intriguing by this. Like it's like a dirty, funky garden, but still sweet and eye-catching and like capturing at the same time. I don't know how to describe it.
I've never smelled anything remotely like that.
And when you do a deep breath, it's not just dirt anymore. You get like this like smooth, floral, fruity. I don't know. It starts off as like dirty celery, but it has like this.
And you see,
sweet
now it's
vegetal.
developing. I'm getting the cinnamon. Cinnamon and almost turmeric. You ever opened up the
like
turmeric and like smelled the dry turmeric powder?
I've had that in tea before, like a.
It'll turn your tongue yellow. But this is
there that in there?
I don't know.
Turmeric.
It smells like it's in there.
That it does, like you can tell when something's like very one-dimensional. This has got a bunch of different layers, but if the layers were layers of a garden and doing different stuff in that direction, it's not really sweet. I was saying sweet. It's not sweet. It's like a dirty with a hint of spicy, you know.
But yet there's something else there where you're getting all the smell families
Right.
at once, but none of them is really fighting. I think that earthiness.
Like there's like a sweet bubble,
wins.
but it's not like a sweet perfume.
No,
You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you're saying.
Because it doesn't strike me. If I were to picture sweet perfume, I'm not picturing that, but there's a sweetness to it.
This is being outside, freshly tilled
Yes.
ground, but then there's a smell of something sweet wafting from another field.
Exactly. It has a very like natural feel.
It's
Yeah.
It's an amazing, very alluring perfume for a woman. Or-
Awesome.
So,
Awesome, guys. A lot to choose from here.
what are your top 10s? Do you have a favorite so far?
You know what? I'm very surprised by the Initio. I like that tobacco-y one. I don't know how it'd smell on a female. I'd have to smell it. I always like Portrait though.
Classic.
This Prada one was good.
That's cheap too.
That's really
Hit it up
good.
at discounters.
The first one was good. I mean, they all strike different points. I like this one. I'd have to the last one, but I'd have to see it. I'd have to see it on skin and how it.
You'd have to wake up
Awesome.
early
Yeah.
because it's going to take
All
about
day.
15 hours to develop.
Same thing with this one probably too. You
All
gotta
right.
wake up the day before. but no, awesome choices. I think.
Yeah.
I think I'm in a tie between. I like Portrait. And you know what? I think one of these two might be a heavy hitter. So, what about you? Which one's your go-to?
I think that if I had to pick just one of these, I would do the Prada Amber because it kind of does everything.
Yeah, I forgot about this one when I glossed over.
Yeah, I mean, this does not compete with these more resinous projecting flowers, but yet it has substance, but it also has the floral aspect to it. And I think this is highly likable. So for like, I don't know if women have dumb reach fragrances. But that's a dumb reach fragrance. You're gonna smell awesome.
Yeah, I was
whatever
looking
you
for a
pick.
word. I was like, I didn't want to say generic. I was looking for dumb reach because this is a no-brainer. That's what I'm looking
That's
for.
a beautiful perfume.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful perfume.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you for smelling with me,
It's
man.
a pleasure. It's a freaking pleasure.
So 10 female fragrances, flirty to dirty. What are you wearing on Valentine's Day? What are you buying your significant other? Let us know down below. Any parting thoughts?
We're up to 70 people. We're up to 70 people. And knuckle bump to you guys. Thank you so much. Like, comment, throw in the comments like what you thought of these, or if you had other women's fragrances that we should check out, or what are your favorites. But I hope you're enjoying the content, and the numbers are going up.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Live stream coming soon.
Yes. Let's do it.
Let's do it, brother.
All right, let's bow out of here.
Kyotsuke. Right? Domo.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Have a great day.
Thank you.